adofo yendo bibi ase yes aso mo bibi akwa basonko aha aye enkasa tv sene de bia meka masugusu a mano masugusu a mutie a mene gusu a etwagu a muhwe yi meko so subscribe mo like na mo san so and share me ma mo mo re fi sembo mi odoma na so ye de betum bia mo so benya bi ahwenya bia din etie yes ambe na kasebo ne munsim no munkyere mu ne bia ba betudwa ye beko ne akwakuti kasebo ne mu ensim na ensafo prabo to ne say yes eye na Agradaa agese busuafo no da Heaven's Gate Ministry and Heaven's Gate Chapel ano agese ono no yes of penny na akofo ba ademasa asore no ana yes Sammy Gyamfi ono na ye edisi national communicator wakote dollars bi ede ama ye mami ya enye asamketo Wemo ana eye ama yema pani John Dramani mama ne bu efoyie pa enya asem keto amankofo afa asem no so serious wemo ana nana Agradaa sentino se NDC form pen to pen no a ebe pa se omobejai asem no aso eka na obi aho ato no amanko Ghana imanya sa secret audios bia onim efa ye NDC for ana se mahama ho no obeyi na epie
Simple.
Fe.
So by extension, not to digress. Your point is quickly to Winnie on.
In the past, what would constitute a normal, conduct of a public official might not be the same in this dispensation.
Okay.
And near Etu Sami should be a lesson to everybody.
Okay.
Say, why do you say, I've been a betchere, say, woo. When you see Kakaka, would be a challenge, some when you to Kaka, would be Chrum Professor, who now you be careful, say, a corner and go, now I'm ya. Near to Sami, I don't know what the president's decision is going to be. It might not end well, it might be that you're very primandino. But in the situation, Nyamiana Dumna, you're primandina, the sanction is milder. Who are the bitching?
Now, would the
now you might not survive it.
I would the also might border on crime.
Exactly, because if you feel say, so as soon as you see the meet me, now I'm
not necessarily criminal, but maybe yours might border on crime and
this is how governance ought to be. That people must begin to take the issue of accountability very seriously, and we're not just saying that account for the things you do in the office. Outside of the office, you must be accountable for every action and inaction.
Even only when you cry, assembly will fear.
Master, once you become a public official, you need to be careful. What I say, and even domestic. Look, Mr. Code of Ethics.
Not necessarily will boy. No, you've crossed the line. And the crowd, on your public official, that's a crime.
But I'm saying, sir, it gets amplified. It gets amplified. I'm just saying that it gets amplified, and sometimes it be some things you do at home.
It will hear be complaining, crash with superior say, obey a minister, and say, "Oh, mommy chop money bill."
No, over complaining a day.
Say,
over complaining.
Now, comedy,
will go through emotional stress.
Now, comedy, any hunger, computer, you,
and no saying a British code of ethics, no. Your own conduct you,
because look, your wife can set you up. Uma comedina. Any kind of if you don't have peace at home, it wouldn't have some jail with fear. Where they your life, both domestically, publicly, they are under scrutiny. And yes, we are following up. On a booty way. Where you may Munkuan kitty, we are following up. What is here? Every public official is now under the microscope. And that's what governance ought to be. Say, everybody is subject to scrutiny. Obia oye juma ma abino can be questioned, can be criticized. What kind code of ethics now? They say you should be receptive to criticisms.
Yeah. But are we not also by this? For example, if I am a public official, and because of your cultural, how our society is constructed, say a public official be acquiring fear, for example, or the Sambe envelope kakra.
You need to stop it.
Now that thing stop you can't disobey cause. No. It is here no. When a political appointee does that, no, it breaches the code.
It does. No. It does.
You must obey culture too.
Yes. No. Oya district chief executive as part of your budget.
Now what if onu no honum no sa sika nka ho. Yemfa ni say a parastatal.
No. He's not generalizing it.
No, me ba. The parastatal, you are the CEO. Sa budget nka. Hey, they are fine.
David, no. And me sounded this caution.
Hey,
we don't also have to stretch
too much
code of ethics.
Now you donation. Any other color.
No. Now
on your opinion.
That is no. Now all those things. No,
they should be discouraged. And
no. Then you will say Amamre.
You see, that's
no. If you go to the mosque, you won't even do a zakat.
Sadaka is personal. I can't go to the mosque and give you Sadaka on behalf of the organization.
I'm talking Ramadan. You are a DC. You won't give donation to the Muslims.
Because Unimnientia is for political reasons.
No! It's part of your budget.
That's why you budgeted for it. Unim say Muslim for
Debbie is not that.
And so why do you do that? No, but why do you do that?
It's social responsibility of the district assembly.
What is social responsibility?
And that's why I made this point. I believe, sir, going forward in this conversation, we should look at thresholds because the code of ethics not any very clear on the threshold. Inti Ebinin koma yebi. Now maybe what overdoing?
What overdoing? And Koka said drop on so Makoto emu 1 million achama drop on so for.
When say 1 million, that's 1
million back.
1 million we should be clear on that. Into for example, Odi Yemfa Sammy Assembly creation in Tonche.
Yes.
Mayor appointee, Meshia Mesofo.
Yes.
Ebia Mesofo Pia be me car. Makai be kakra from the bottom.
That's it.
Eddie Aman.
That's it. And look at it's too mild. Yemfa him fear de na oka ho asem no kasem.
Obi.
You are going to asempa for muko mampo hini fie. Muko na kuma wo hini fie. Mo say code of conduct in tie de ensa point the buy. Can you enter the house?
No.
No, I'm talking of government institution.
No.
Ye the DC kwa chia na na. If the chief
is aware that there's a code of ethics that prohibits
but the code of conduct doesn't enter him fie.
You see,
code of conduct in right fie. What are you talking?
Corruption is a governance construct.
Yes.
What you say?
It is.
And a lot of our cultural practices are in fact they promote corruption like absolutely.
Yeah, social construct, no AAD
corruption. And if you look at corruption as a governance construct, any young cultural practices be eboebra. And if you are saying say you continue to promote those cultural practices, then let's forget about
corruption will become
we can't even begin.
Yes.
And I'm saying that code of ethics is a